Guys, it's Fonzie with DipYourCar.com. One of the problems that a lot of vehicle owners run into is the plastic trim on the car or their truck or their vehicle starting to fade and starting to lose quality. It happens on all sorts of different vehicles. There's a couple little different temporary things that you can do to try to repair them or refresh them. I'm going to show you how to bring them back to life using Plasti Dip today. We've got an Audi Allroad here, which actually has some very large plastic fender flares, a large plastic rear bumper and front bumper, and those plastics are not in good condition. They've faded, they've got a ton of scratches and discoloration on them. So what we're going to do is we're going to mix together a custom dark gray rubber dip spray, and we're going to mask everything off. I'll show you the process. We're going to go around, we're going to put about 5 coats on all these different pieces. We're going to make them look like new again. So it's Fonzie, enjoy the video. Let me take you around and show you what we're working with. Alright guys, I'm going to walk you through at least the first piece, which is the front bumper. This is the piece that's in the worst condition as of right now. And as you can see, this entire area right here is just hammered with tiny little holes. There's all sorts of white discoloration all over it. And you'll see on some of the close-ups as we go around the car, there's a lot of discoloration as far as where you can see the original dark gray color, which is what we're going to try to match. And then as it fades, as it goes down, it gets much lighter and much more faded. Around here we've got some really large little holes or some abrasions where it actually goes down to what's underneath the paint. We're not going to sand anything. You know how we are. We're not a body shop. We're showing you guys how to repair and restore things using Plasti Dip only, but these are going to cover up really well. You won't even be able to see them. And then all the way through across the front bumper, it's just the same thing. There's some small cracks. It's really about the cosmetic appearance, the fading, the discoloration. And then now we're going to show you some close-ups just of some of the fender flares so you can see what we're dealing with. That'll give you a really good idea of how it relates to your project so you can use this type of technique. Okay, now as far as masking and prepping, prepping for example, we definitely want to get all the surfaces completely clean. So we took a microfiber rag, we took the pre-dip spray that we sell at DipYourCar.com, and we pre-dipped all the surfaces that we're going to be dipping, including the edges around the outside. We definitely want to make sure not only is it clean, you want the surface bone dry before we start Plasti Dipping it. Then what we did is we've got some space here. We've got a really good separation between the piece that we're dipping and the actual body of the car. So we're going to use that to automatically cut the Plasti Dip for us. So what we did is we took about a 2-inch gap and we taped all the way back, all the way around each one of the fenders and the bumpers. So we're going to actually not only spray the piece that we're intentionally dipping, but we're going to spray up onto the body of the car. After we're done with our 4, 5, or even 6 coats, we're going to let it completely dry, and then we're going to remove the masking and then peel the extra dip all the way around the outside. That's going to cut us a perfect edge around each fender. So we're going to mix together some real dark charcoal, and the way we're going to do that is we're going to take a 50-50 blend of black rubber dip spray and gunmetal gray rubber dip spray, mix them together, put them into the DipYourCar dip sprayer, start laying our coats down. Okay guys, a couple things about this project. First and foremost, if you take everybody out there who's got faded plastic or damaged plastic parts on their vehicle, there's a percentage of them that want to either replace that plastic or get it sanded down, bring it to a body shop and get it professionally repainted. And then there's a percentage of people that want an easier, simpler, do-it-yourself type fix. This process that I showed you is obviously catering to that type of person. If you're the type of person who wants to grab a couple gallons of Plasti Dip or a couple aerosol cans and bring your faded plastic back to life, this is a tutorial for you. Now, secondly, we used some gallons and the DipYourCar sprayer system to do this car. The reason why is we had some larger surface areas. The front bumper, the back bumper, at the end of the day, we were using enough product and enough larger surface areas for it to make sense for us to use the gallons and the sprayer. However, if you're going to be doing this on your vehicle and you have some smaller surface areas like a mirror cap or some trim around a mirror, maybe a grill, or even just the fender flares on the side of the wheels, you can go ahead and use the aerosols. That'll work just fine for you. So everything you saw us use today, from the gallons, the sprayer, the Plasti Dip aerosols, the tape and drape that we used for the masking, it's all available for you right there at DipYourCar.com. If you have any questions about the project or any other type of dip related project, call in during business hours. There's somebody there to help you, or you can just send us an email, CustomerService@DipYourCar.com. Now, one of the reasons why this is such a nice project is not only did we refresh the car, bring all those faded plastics back to life, but as you guys know, Plasti Dip's completely removable. So if this person wants to go back to stock, if they want to change the color again, or even eventually down the road get it fully restored, they can peel it back off and start from scratch. It's Fonzie. You can get me on Twitter as always. I'll see you on the next video.